Hey folks, today I want to share a success story with you that might resonate. This is Alice's journey towards overcoming pain and reclaiming her life. When I first met Alice, she was attending yoga classes as her primary means of physical activity. She never considered herself to be athletic growing up. Fitness was not something girls were encouraged to pursue. So with no experience in any sports of any kind, she really found comfort in yoga's step-by-step guided instructions. But she lacked consistency to practice on her own. She was intimidated by going to the gym. She was afraid of injuring herself. Activities like running or hiking seemed appealing because they were simple, but any kind of repetitive movement aggravated her knees and her back. Alice had persistent shoulder pain, chronic back pain that made her commute challenging, knee pain that flared up with extended walking, her stressful job, her long commute, everything made her pain worse and left her very little time for self-care. She was consistent about attending yoga classes, but she wasn't seeing improvements. The more challenging poses like back bends just aggravated her shoulders. The instructors just offered her resting poses instead of strategies to work around her pain. And she felt resigned to the idea that she would never hike or run again. She was too old to lose weight. She felt that the pain in her back and her shoulder were just going to be a part of her life, and she had to accept it. She was aware that balance and strength were going to become increasingly important as she aged, so she kept going back to her yoga class. But Alice had given up on improvement and was focusing solely on preventing her condition from deteriorating. When we began working together, we set a simple goal: alleviate her chronic muscle pain in her shoulders and her hips and her back, and increase her range of motion. We focused on mobilization drills, on trigger point therapy as short-term solutions without discussing anything like nutrition or lifestyle changes, just putting out the fires, and just that much gave her some breathing room. She began to think about yoga poses that had previously felt unobtainable. So we gradually incorporated more resistance training into her practice. She began to lose weight for the first time in 5 years, and this wasn't a mandated change. She didn't have to overhaul her diet. Instead, her weight loss came naturally as her energy levels increased and she spent more time with her self-care. We worked on form. We did squats and lunges until she was able to run and hike without discomfort. And rather than endlessly performing sun salutations and resting modifications, we delved into poses that she truly wanted to master, like back bends, chaturanga, and we spent time learning how to do them without aggravating her back and her shoulders. Today, Alice still experiences occasional pain, but it's infrequent, it's manageable, and honestly, no one is ever completely free from pain all of the time. That's not reasonable, but it doesn't hold her back. It doesn't linger. She's not just managing a slow decline, she's improving. She's developed the tools to address pain and can confidently engage in running or hiking, resistance training, whether it's at home or the gym or the studio or anywhere. Most importantly, Alice has shifted her perspective on stress and what truly matters in her life. She no longer relies on external motivation. She is intrinsically motivated and empowered. With that kind of motivation, there is nothing that can stop her. And that's what I'd like for all of you, to get to the point where you feel empowered and knowledgeable regarding your own health and fitness. All right, take care. Talk to you soon.